Hello and welcome to another video, Hosk CRM Dev. Today I just thought I would cover um, badges. Sounds a very nerdy thing. There are in the CRM Dynamics community run by sort of Microsoft. There are a concept of badges, and I thought I would cover what they are, what badges they are, and perhaps how you can get a bunch fairly easily and quickly. So what are badges? So if we go to here, on the 12th of March 2013, Microsoft changed their sort of achievement to reward system to reward members with badges if you've done certain actions. There are lots of badges. There are different levels as well. You get like badge 1, 2, 3, and there are indeed special badges. These are kind of you get a badge for being on the system for 2 years or something. You get badges for blogs, badges for forums, and this kind of provides a way to rank members in the community. Obviously, the community, when I mention this, basically what I'm saying is that in the Microsoft Dynamics community, you can you create your profile, and here this means you can log forum questions. So it's a very good tool. The forum is a great place to log free questions which we looked at by CRM experts, other members of the Dynamics community, and CRM support staff from Microsoft. So you're almost guaranteed to get a response to your question. Not always the response you want. Sometimes it might be, that isn't supported. That's not going to happen. There isn't a way to do that, but at least you'll know, and then you'll know to sort of look for another way. Most often, a CRM MVP or some other person very knowledgeable in CRM will point you in the right direction, or point you to a blog, or actually give you the answer, or amend your code or something. So it's a really good place to log your questions. Back to our badges. So here you go. So you've got they added in a load of badges here, and then they also added levels of badges. So these are kind of levels are a group of, once you get a group of badges, then you'll get a level, and they're sort of, you just have to kind of get various things like answer so many questions, have this thing called celebrity where people are following you. So they gave you a bit of an idea, but it's not the most easiest way to find your way around. So if you go and log into your profile, you can then go to badges. Now this will show you the badges that you've got, and it has interesting information here where it's got like the number of other members who have this badge, and it should be noted that these badges are for all of the Dynamics community, not just CRM. But you'll see that there are plenty of different badges. But if you scroll down, and here you go, it's one of those special badges. I've been a member for 2 years, and all I've got is this badge. But if you scroll down, you can see all the badges. And so I think they changed the badges basically to kind of appeal to the gamer in a lot of people, where you want to sort of collect all the badges and get those achievements racked up. So if you go to all the badges, you can see that it will now list you, show you all the badges. So ones that are easy to get is there's, if you have a YouTube account, just add these, fill in all the details on your profile basically, and you'll get some badges. So you put a picture up, you have a Twitter account, LinkedIn account, YouTube account, join a forum. So there's lots of badges you can get easily. Fan one, so go in and follow some people. So if you could search for some CRM VPs, see and follow them, follow their sort of activity. And if you follow so many, and here you see the levels, little fan 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you follow 15 members, and you'll get all those different badges. And there's other ones. Subscriber, you can subscribe to keywords. It's actually quite useful. Ask for help. You can post forum questions, and you get a badge for it. Troubleshooter. So if you answer forum questions, you'll get these badges, and you have to so for number 5, you've got a 5's been dropped down the bottom. 4, you need to answer 100 forum questions, or suggest an answer for 100 forum questions. And then you've got celebrity, like this is for people following you. So you can, if you do post questions and you verify the answers, then you'll also get a badge. And then these are the special ones you get. So an MCC, this is a badge given for every 6 months from January to June. They'll sort of log down who's answered the most forum questions, and the top 5 get an MCC badge. And they got badges for some events. Haven't got a Com14 yet, and you got these level badges, which I'll explain in a minute. And you got MVP badges. Obviously, to do quite a lot to get one of those. And a bug basher. So here you can see all the badges, and if we click, perhaps on. So you can click on these. These are all links, and once you click on it, you can then you'll be taken to that badge, and it tells you what you've got to do to sort of achieve that, and then it shows you all the people who have already achieved this badge. So troubleshooter 5, I've responded to a forum question 150 times, and look, there I am. And these are all the other people who have responded to lots of forum questions. So also you've got the concept of levels, and this is quite a good piece of functionality. Here you click this, and then you can see what badges you need and which ones that you've got. They'll be greyed out if you haven't got them. So you need to join one of the forums, you need to put a picture up for your profile, you need to follow someone, you need to subscribe to a keyword, and you need to post a forum question. So that's pretty easy. You can achieve that fairly simply. Subscribe to, ask a question, and here you go. Solve, but suggest 3 potential answers, and you've actually got to solve one question, and you've got to ask for help, and you get level 2 and then level 3. So these are kind of levels to motivate you to try and get to a next stage, so that you can get your levels. I think the levels show up on some badges. The ones high up will show up on your forum questions. So here, look, I answered a forum question about CRM 2013, and then your number 5s and 4s will show up here, and the levels 4 and 3 will also show up. So if you wanted to see what badges you've got, also, okay, so you can go into your profile to see that, and you can go to badges, but also on there's this badges and experts section inside Microsoft Dynamics community, and you go here. This has a wealth of information, which is pretty interesting. You've got your to your next badges. So when you're collecting your badges, this will show your statistics and what level you're at and how many you need to get to the next level. And here it shows you what badges you've got, and it shows you the metrics that you've achieved. These are like your total. You've got the answers, you've got suggested answers and verified answers. And you keep scrolling down, there's more bits of information hidden away. So you've got, this is for the MCC, you need to be in the top 5 to get that. And this is the last people who achieved that. And then you go right at the bottom and you can see a list of all the MVPs for CRM. And so you can click on their profiles and have a look at, I usually do this when I'm doing my CRM MVP question and answers, and you can see, so this is a good way to follow people. This is a great to see what activity they've got. This will show their blogs, which are linked to CRM, and it's got their Twitter feeds and if they've put this information up. So that's quite useful metrics. Then also you've got here, you can right click on the leaderboards and see what, so this kind of has some more information like troubleshooter, and you can see here that who's answered the most questions, who's responded to the most questions. You've got Jason Latimer, CRM MVP, CRM MVP, CRM MVP, CRM MVP, CRM MVP, MVP. So mostly in the top leaderboard, the top 10, they're all CRM MVPs, apart from Guido, who probably should be one. So this is, and also, so it's got here, you can see the leaderboards for all of the different badges. So it's just kind of useful bit of extra information. You can see the leaderboard for MVPs. So there's only 7 at the moment of level 4. And then here you can see the overall badge leaderboard. Now this is a bit, to me in my mind, this is rather static, because really it's only going to show the CRM MVPs on here because they will have collected most of the, they will have answered most questions. They will have, they will also get extra badges for being an MVP and being in Krug. So this is, and this also is never really going to change. You know, no one's ever going to knock Alexander Totivic off the top, because you can only collect, you only get so many points, and so this list isn't really ever going to change very much. So I believe Microsoft are thinking of changing this sometime in the future to show perhaps a monthly leaderboard and more people in the list. So there you go. There's a little look around this sort of Dynamics community and badges, and you can click to any user and look at their badges, and you see what ones that they've got. I think that is about it for badges. Enjoy, go and have a look. I assume you probably will all have a profile on here, so go and have a look, see what badges you can get, and get a few more badges, raise your profile, get more than people at work, and then boast about it.